The Korean War was one of the first major conflicts of the Cold War era and marked a brutal confrontation between communism and capitalism. Fought between North Korea and South Korea, with heavy involvement from both the United States and China, the war devastated the Korean peninsula. Though it lasted only 3 years, the war caused millions of casualties and ended without a formal peace treaty, leaving the two Koreas technically still at war today. But how did this bitter conflict begin, and why did it draw in the world's superpowers? After World War II, Korea was divided along the 38th parallel into two occupation zones: the Soviet-backed Communist North and the US-backed capitalist South. Tensions quickly rose as both sides claimed to be the legitimate government of all Korea. On June 25, 1950, North Korean forces, with support from the Soviet Union and later China, launched a surprise invasion into the South. Their goal was to unify Korea under communist rule. The United States, fearing the spread of communism in Asia, responded swiftly by sending troops under a United Nations command to defend South Korea. The war unfolded in several dramatic phases. Initially, North Korean forces pushed deep into the south, capturing Seoul and nearly taking the entire peninsula. But in September 1950, a daring amphibious landing at Incheon by US and South Korean forces turned the tide, pushing the North Koreans back. As the war shifted northward, China entered the conflict, sending hundreds of thousands of troops to aid North Korea. The fighting became brutal and stagnant, with both sides suffering heavy casualties and little territorial gain. Eventually, the front stabilized near the original dividing line, the 38th parallel. By July 1953, an armistice was signed, ending active combat but not the war itself. Korea remained divided, with a heavily militarized, demilitarized zone, DMZ, separating North and South. The war caused over 3 million deaths and left the peninsula in ruins. For the US, it set the tone for future Cold War conflicts, while for Korea, it entrenched a division that continues to this day. The Korean War is often called the Forgotten War, but its consequences are still very real, shaping modern geopolitics and tensions on the Korean peninsula.